time of your life. Make the most of it. Time of your life.
The Time of Your Life is brought to you by Baptist Health and by Guardian Credit Union, where you belong.
I'm Virginia Whitfield.
And I'm Jack Gallicini. Welcome to the Time of Your Life as we get into the second week of April. You missed me last week.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, I did have COVID. Tested positive, and it was obviously it was no worse than having a couple of sniffles and a little low-grade fever. It lasted about a day or so, went away, but I had to stay quarantined, which I did. I was a good boy, and I was quarantined for the length of time I needed to be. So.
But what do you think saved you and kept it from being a lethal situation?
Well, I think the fact that that my wife was a nurse, she keeps me pumped into zinc. I mean, even when there's no COVID happening, there's just a regimen of things that we do to keep your immune system up.
Right.
And I think that was one of the factors there that made it so mild.
Do you think the antibody infusions are?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think
we did have an antibody infusion on that Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
And that works. And if somebody is going to get COVID,
Right.
get with your doctor as quickly as you can
Yes.
and get this thing called a
Monoclonal antibodies.
Yeah, antibody infusion, and that works wonders on
Yep.
you.
Remember that, folks, because
Yeah, it takes
we're
about
glad
3
to have
hours.
him back.
Amen, that's right. And speaking of being back, the state of Alabama is the only state in the union for their elections last November, which was a disaster around the country, by the way, got an A. The only state to get an A. Our elections were done by 11 o'clock on the day of the elections.
Yep.
And it's due to our guest today, Secretary of State John Merrill, who really has the people of the state of Alabama at his heart.
Absolutely
Yep,
does.
yep.
And we've got Kathy Quinn with the Herb Society too,
Great.
talking about COVID and good things you can do, and the
Medicinal
herb.
herbs,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep.
And that's one of the things,
good.
like I say, pay attention because you got to get your immune system working well. And the preserves are back again with some interesting places that you can take your family now that spring has officially sprung. So let's get into today's show.